Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We're going to do just a walk around on this old truck here, kind of see what makes a highboy a highboy. We're going to kind of go over some stuff. I'll put it up here on the lift so we can get underneath, take a look at all the interesting things that make it a highboy and different from a regular four-wheel drive pickup. So stick around, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get to it. Alright, we're going to go through the old shaky cam here. So, this 74 f250 highboy. Long bed, which, I don't know. I would assume they were probably all long bed. I don't know. From what I gathered, they were kind of a farm rig, a little bit taller, a little bit more ground clearance or factory lifted 3 inches, I think. It's got a FE, so 360, 390. I'm not 100% sure, really. Let me go ahead and get this thing in the air, and I will kind of show you underneath what makes this a little more unique than a regular F250. Alright, so now we got her on the lift. This is kind of the first thing that's kind of, in my opinion, is different from a regular four-wheel drive. And it's got closed knuckles, which make the parts extremely hard to find, and they're expensive. It's a Dana 44 closed knuckle. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see here. No, you can't. But, okay, well, before we move, you can see right behind here, see these lines? That's the power steering. It's kind of a weird setup. Let me move you over and show you. Try not to shake it too much. Okay, move the light. Alright, so you can see that. That's the shuttle valve. And inside here, where the pitman arm comes from the steering box, shuttles inside of here. So it moves inside of there, which shuttles the valve to make it turn left or right. It's a goofy setup, and those pieces alone are super expensive. So another oddity for the F250 highboy here, just a kind of an odd deal. I don't know if you can see. This has drum brakes all the way around, which I'm sure is standard. I doubt somebody ordered it that way, but maybe they did. Let's see what else is odd. We'll get underneath. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of shaky cam, but we'll get underneath and I'll kind of show you a little bit of differences between regular four-wheel drive and highboy. Yeah, so as you can see, this does not come factory with tires. Somebody else put those on there, but that's the Dana 44 pumpkin there, and you can see the leaf springs. Now they don't have a block underneath, so it's not been lifted, but this truck is definitely taller than a standard four-wheel drive pickup, for sure, and heavier duty. It bounces. If you've driven a square body Chevy, you know what I'm talking about. And it bounces just like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so let me move you over a little bit. You can see that 47-mile long drive shaft. I'm going to crawl under there just for comparison, and I'll show you how long this thing really is. So, my span is 6 feet. That's got to be a 5-foot drive shaft in this thing. At least a 5-foot drive shaft. It's just, let me bring you a little closer in here. Get the light here so we can see what we're doing. Okay. There's the front drive shaft. And you'll notice if you're keen to four-wheel drive stuff, that's the tail housing of the transmission. There's no transfer case. There's a drive shaft. There's the front drive shaft. There's the rear drive shaft. And it's about 2 feet long. Then it goes into the transfer case, which is a 205 divorced 205 transfer case. Linkages that are 74 miles long. And then the rear drive shaft, a stubby little thing. Now, I'm not 100% sure why they did it this way. I have no clue if they, I don't know why they would have divorced the transfer case and did that when they could have had one mounted straight too. So, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think any of the F100s, they're all mated transfer cases. Maybe they didn't make a mated transfer case. Maybe they only made a divorced transfer case till then. If you know, let me know. I don't. But, yeah. It's got dual tanks. Tank on that side, tank on that side. Appears to have a fuel leak now. See that? What in the world did they do? Hold on, let me get you set up here so you can see this. Wow. I don't even... It's got a fuel leak for sure. That is like plastic line. Huh. Oh my word. These things are just goofy. Just goofy. So yeah, now we're to the back and you see the sweet factory blown out mufflers. I mean, that's factory for sure. But that drive shaft can't be much more than about 3/4 of an inch. The Dana 60. See, it's got blocks, lift blocks in the back. Factory lift blocks. So, it's been lifted in the back. 3 inches, it looks like. Yeah, drum brakes. 8 lug. Yeah, it's just, I mean, they're kind of, I get kind of what people, say on these. How they, some people really like them. Oh yeah, the highboy, blah blah blah, because they're lifted from the factory. But honestly, I don't think I'd buy one. I mean, that 87-mile long drive shaft, it looks like it's ready to turn into a banana at any little off-road event that you could do. But yeah, so I did a full service in the front of this thing. I don't know. You can kind of tell that tire is, tipped like that. They both are. It's really hard to see. It's tipped out like that. I've done full service on the front of this thing. And yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's been jumped and the axle's bent in the front. So I'm gonna take it to the alignment shop, get it aligned, see what they say, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, that's it. The old 74 highboy. So yeah, we'll close you out on this thing and kind of end this video here, I guess. A little short one. Well, there you have it. A short one. Just a little walk around of this highboy. I kind of was thinking about doing the video on the front end of this thing, but with it being just not, I've never done. I mean, I know about them because I have one on my Land Cruiser, the closed knuckle front end, but I've never tore one completely apart. I didn't want to really video something and that I wasn't 100%, knew what I was doing. Not that I know what I'm doing now on that still, but more than I did before I started. So I know how they go together. I know how to tear them apart, how to put them back together multiple times. So yeah, there's probably going to be not much left on this one. It's going to hang around here for a little bit while I'm waiting for some wiper parts and just standard little stuff for these trucks. But figured I might as well just show, the highboy hype, I guess is what I call it. I don't really see it. I'd rather just have a standard mated transmission, regular front end. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to love your neighbor like you love yourself. If we do more of that, the world will be a better place. See ya.